Hi, today I'm going to be talking about Dani Foxx's childhood emotional neglect. And I'm going to be looking at my notes. Occasionally I'm going to look away from the camera. And it's called 15 Signs That You Have Invisible Trauma. But make sure you stay to the end to get free downloads toward your healing. I'm Debra Bonaparte, creator of the Radical Health Series. I'm here to encourage Black females from narcissistic post-traumatic slavery syndrome family environments to radically improve their health. I watched Dani Foxx's childhood emotional neglect, 15 Signs You Have Invisible Trauma, and it was a good video, but there's a couple of things that I kind of needed to expound on. I felt the need to expound on. All right, okay. Those are item 5, accept help and support. And she mentioned that your parents asked you to proofread a rough draft that you wrote, but be careful. It could be a big mistake, not good. Depending on your environment, that person or people could be critical of you, constantly comparing you to others or your siblings. They might be calling you names, minimizing your abilities, and it might be a way for them to get into your private space. Okay, if you're writing, you have opinions and stuff that you've formulated, and this just might be a way for them to circumvent that, and that might be an excuse that they're using to get into your private space. So it may backfire. What might happen is later on you might hear in amongst your adversaries or other toxic people what you wrote about. That person or those people might have negative opinions of your subject or the mistakes that you made, or otherwise somehow blow out of your proportion what happened during that proofreading process. Okay, that could cause emotional reinjury to you, and it might come in the form of physical illness for yourself, emotional upheaval for what you were doing. Let's see, imbalance in your persona or your character. You might have more doubts about what's going on with you. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to circumvent that emotional damage or emotional re-injury, and you're also trying to guard your emotionals against a roller coaster type effect ride for you. So you want to be careful about allowing people, and that's any of your creative space, okay? The example that she uses writing, it could be for anything. So what you want to do is you want to get a third party or somebody who's not involved with you. It could be a service personally. I'm a writer and I use Grammarly. Or it could be any other, it could be Fiverr, or if you know somebody, a teacher or somebody, if you're writing or something like that, or you might find a stranger that'll give you some feedback if you don't have somebody in your circle, in your immediate circle, that you can use for that. Okay? So that was the first thing I noticed on hers that I really had to think. The second thing she had was, hold on, let me get my notes. Item 8, she said, go to therapy. And her response was, if you had insurance. Well, I know from personal experience, there are a lot of entities out here that you can get free or low-cost therapy. What you want to do is you want to go broad. Think about other circles that you're already in, be it volunteer organizations, churches, schools that a school or a college, university that you may go to. A lot of times they have student services that include mental health. Hold on, let's see. You can also use like a community-based organization, YWCA. A lot of times, especially if you're in a bigger area, like I'm in the Metro Atlanta area, there might be a few community-based therapy services. Look that up, but just start calling places. If you feel like you need to talk to somebody, you can start off virtually anywhere where there's a large organized gathering of people. Any entity, you can start off with that. Just start calling them and ask them, do they know? Do they offer counseling? Do they know somebody that offer counseling? Eventually, you'll get to, if you don't have insurance or you have insurance that doesn't cover it, or in an emergency situation, so you can always, if you got to emergency situation where you're contemplating commit suicide, 911 is the first start. Okay. So they can guide you, or they'll probably ask you a few questions to guide you. Are you at the critical stage where somebody needs to come out and see you? Will it be okay if they call, a depression or a suicide hotline or something like that, to get somebody out to help you? Okay, because there's help. There's a lot of help out there. The main thing in Black families is the stigmatization of mental health, but my thinking at an early age, all the stuff that went in that has gone on through the years, especially living here in America, Black therapists should be independently wealthy. There's a lot going on in our community. Okay. All right. So, I didn't mention who I was. I'm sorry. Yes, I did. I did. Okay. I'm Debra with RadicalHealthSeries.com. All right. Now, I did say that I was going to give you a free download tip at the end. And as promised, make sure if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and share it. Let me know if I missed something from that. Okay. Comment if you want another video, or if something that you want more explanation on from that video, comment and let me know that you want that, and I'll make another video on that. Okay. Hold on, let me see more notes. Subscribe, turn notification on, so you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. And as promised, your free tip download is on it. It's other ways of healing. Okay, that's what the free tip download is. Download that and start the process if you haven't already, of get your healing on. Okay, thanks for listening. Again, my name is Debra with RadicalHealthSeries.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.